Hi, this is Frida, and I'm here in my sunroom. So I'm in a good natural daylight. I just wanted to kind of tell you about my recent experience that I'm still pretty upset about. Not sure what to do, but anyway, I had saved to have my two Gabby Gale kits reborn, and want to make sure that I got a good artist. These kits were very important to me. So a person that I knew, I thought she was my friend, but anyway, she recommended a certain artist, and I will not mention her name, and but recommended her. And to make sure that she did good quality work, I ordered a doll from her, and I told her I wanted it done light. And she said to me, she said, "Oh, you want a white baby?" And I said, "Yes." So when she reborn that doll, sent it to me, it was darker than I asked for, but it looked good. It looked kind of more biracial, which was fine with me. So I thought, well, she did a good job, and I told her she did a good job. And of course, she wanted me to put her name out, because I had said, I had not pronounced her name, I mean, her nursery quite right. But so she corrected me, and I went back and corrected it. So I thought, well, I'll be okay. But I said, now I've got two Gabby Gale kits, one asleep, one awake. I'd like to have them reborn as twins. And I said, root their hair blonde. And I was just telling her, and I even sent her pictures. I've got an awake Gabby Gale silicone that is done in Caucasian, and so she's very light complected, and she has blonde hair. And so I sent her pictures of her, and I said, well, I want it to be this light. And I even sent her other pictures, and I said I want it a lot lighter. I said a little blushing, but not very much, not as heavy as you did the other doll. Anyway, I tried to make it clear, and I thought it was okay. And she sent me progress pictures, and in those pictures, the dolls did not look as red as they were. Well, she took several months, which was okay because she was in the process of moving, and she took several months to get the dolls done, which I told her I was not in a hurry, so that's not the problem. So I just received these in the mail Saturday. I could have cried. I could have cried when I saw them. And I'm going to show you. Now, the first doll she did was the Gabby Gale Awake. And she is bad, but not as bad as the Asleep one. And I'm going to kind of raise her up here a little bit. And you can see the red. And you can see, let me push her hair back a little bit. That her coloring is blotchy around her eyes. She's got white. And, everywhere else it's red, but it doesn't make sense where the red is. And her lips don't look that great, and that she's left the point there on her lip white. Looks like she's got a fever blister, which I know the sculpts, have that little bump. But I mean, why would she do it a two-tone, whatever? But anyway, even in her creases on her arms, it's very red, and some of the creases are black, kind of dark, in the hands. Let you see on this side here what her arm looks like. Okay, and over here, here's the other hand, and you can see the red around the fingers. I don't know if she buys red paint by the gallon, gets it cheaper that way, or I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, that's that. And then here are her feet and legs, and you can see, that the creasing is just, to me, I think pretty crappy. Okay, so here's the other foot, the top of the foot, and there again, the bottom of the foot. And again, I am in natural sunlight, no extra lights or anything. Okay, that is the awake one. Now, we get over to the asleep one, which is even worse. I said they look like lobster babies. And on this one, the eyelashes were off, they were not even. And so I even had to take scissors and trim the eyelashes because they looked bad. And you can see how blotchy she is. This is terrible. And there again, there's that big white blister on the lip. And here is her hands, and you can see how dark Look at that, how dark her hands are. I mean, I've seen modeling, but for Pete's sake, look at this. Look at this. Okay, and here's her other arm over here. There's the inside of her hand. And here is her arm and her other fingers. And here are her legs. Look at that, how red. Look how red. Legs and her feet. And here's the other one. Look at that. Look at that red. Red and white. It's blotchy. Look at this. Look how red. Okay, so now what I did, I contacted the artist, told her I was not happy, reminded her of what I had ordered. And she's, because I even on one email or message, I had said, they look a little pink, but maybe it's the camera. But, you know, reminding her I didn't want them real pink. So anyway, she let me know in no uncertain terms that she did not give refunds and she did not offer to make them right. And I told her that I had put pictures on Facebook and people had wanted to know who the artist was that did the work. Well, now she doesn't. Now she says if I release her name that she did these dolls, that she would sue me for defamation of character, like I did something wrong. I've got, counting the kits, I've got over $700 in each doll. So she was paid well for what she did and will not stand behind her work. The first doll that I had her do, she asked for friends and family payment, which I did because a person that I knew, thought I knew, recommended her. So everything was okay. So these dolls, she wanted friends and family again, which dumb me, I sent it friends and family. How I wish I had never done that. I'll never do it again. She now, I mean, I can't get my money back through PayPal. So I'm just stuck with these. And she just said, if you don't like them, sell them. And I said, in this condition, people will not buy them until they're repaired or it's just a total loss. So it's just very frustrating. And then she said I was threatening her because I had the nerve to question her. I was threatening her with defamation of character, and she would just get the police involved, and she would just do all this, that, and the other. And I don't want a lawsuit. That's not what I'm looking for. But my concern is that if you're going to take money from a person and do a service, you should stand behind your work. And this person did not. And I'm not going to give out her name, but if she does work like this for anybody else, her name's going to get out and it won't be from me. But I just wanted you all to see, and I wanted to warn you, do not pay by friends and family, or you'll get taken like I did at some point. I've been lucky so far. Well, my luck ran out. So I just wanted to let you know, to see what you think. And I have contacted another artist to see if there's anything that she can do to tone down this terrible red. And this artist swears that they're not red. Well, I don't know if she needs glasses or needs new glasses, but you can